Hey guys, how's it going? I'm in Winnipeg, Manitoba right now for the Winnipeg General Strike 100th Anniversary Conference. So I'm without a lot of my recording equipment, so I'm just recording this on my phone. But I have to talk about this deeply ridiculous and absurd anti-union ad from Delta. It has to be talked about because it's so ridiculous. So I'll just read it out here. The union dues cost around $700 a year. A new video game system with the latest hits sounds like fun. Put your money towards that instead of paying dues to the union. Do they really feel people are going to fall for this crap? Do they really feel that this is going to convince anyone at all? It shows you the disregard and disdain and total lack of faith they have in the intelligence of working people, that, capital and the people who advise them on how to bust unions. It's absolutely absurd. So this not only, first of all, it's absurd because it tries to kind of paint this whole dichotomy. You can either have, a union which protects you in the workplace, or you can have a fancy toy. You can have that Xbox or PS4 or gaming PC or what have you. You can't have both. And it really tries to paint this idea that, hey, you could have somebody that protects your job, that protects your interests, that protects your voice in the workplace, or you could have a gaming system. Why don't you pick the latter? Doesn't that sound like fun? But the whole premise is broken. Because a union, more often than not, in the vast majority of cases, ends up paying workers far more back in material and non-material terms than they would in their dues. Their dues are usually only a small portion of what they actually gain from the increased material and immaterial value that a union provides. Simple as that. The Canadian Labour Congress, for instance, did a rough estimate a few years ago showing that, in general, you get about $5 more an hour when you're a member in a union. And so if you take that to a 40-hour week, that's an extra $200 a week. That alone is a massive gain for workers. And if you say $200 a week, you're going to easily pay for that $700 of dues in a couple of months, let alone a whole year. It's absurd that a company feels that workers would, one, fall for this, and two, sort of just be like, yeah, I guess I was gonna bargain with my fellow workers to achieve democracy and fairness in the workplace, but I guess Call of Duty's better than all of that, because no one's gonna actually fall for this. No one's going to actually fall for this. And the reality is that if you're a working class person who wants the little luxuries of life, like the occasional vacation, or an Xbox or a PS4 or what have you, you're more likely to be able to afford those things if you're in a union that pays you a decent wage. And again, it's not a choice between a union card and an Xbox. It's often the case that with that union card and the better hours of work and the better job security and the better protections in the workplace, that you'll have the better ability and time to actually enjoy your free time, where you can play your video games and you can watch your TV and you can spend time with your family and friends and you can go on vacation. This is just absurd balderdash, and I can't believe that Delta felt this would work, and they have 100% deserved the ratios and just being raked over the coals, because not only is anti-union propaganda bad in all cases, when it's this insulting and this transparently awful, there's nothing to be said for that. Delta deserves every bit of hate and humiliation that they're getting from this, and I am here all day to watch them crash and burn on this. So if I'm an American, I'm saying to you, don't fly Delta Airlines. If I'm an American worker, I say, join those damn unions, get your better working conditions, and get those damn Xboxes too, because you deserve them, you work hard, enjoy your life, but get into that union because it'll protect you at work so you don't have to worry about getting food and shelter and medicine when you're off work. Have a good one, guys. I'll see you back in my studio when I'm back in Kingston.